So some people say they're not meeting anybody in their regular daily life to date. So they go online to date. And isn't that a fine way to meet someone to date?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, obviously. There's nothing wrong with getting online or doing whatever, hiring somebody and paying somebody to find somebody for you, or paying a monthly fees. All thousands of people paying monthly fees so they can sit behind a computer, then write a description of themselves and put an ad out, right? This is who I am, right? Obviously, right? So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Of course, you can do that. And however, what it does, though, it distracts you from what the reality is, which is a natural, organic way of connecting with a human being, as opposed to creating an image of yourself sitting behind a computer, hiding behind a computer screen. Nobody can see you. It's as if you have a mask on, right? And the other person also has a mask on. Nobody can see each other. Now we have put our mask on, then we will meet. Then we meet, right? With these masks on. Then we meet, and then while we have these masks on, we will talk in words, in fantastical words, that this is who I am. Who are you? This is who I am. Oh, wow, I like you. And let's talk, right? Obviously, that's escaping from reality for what you are, right? Secondly, if you're getting online to look for people, you're looking for a relationship. You're looking to love somebody, right? That is at the heart of this thing, right? And then there is it happens a lot in our dancing world, right? People come here to dance and say, I can't find anybody. And I look around and it's like, there's so many, the whole world is around us. The whole world is around us, but we're not interested. But we are not interested. Why? Because we're interested in what? We're interested in only finding a particular lover who would agree to fuck us, and who would agree to fulfill our emotional needs, who would agree to fulfill all our self-fulfilling desires, who will agree to take us out on a date, pay for us, and who would agree to fulfill all kinds of our emotional and physical needs. That's all we're interested in. Basically, we're completely and fully obsessed with ourselves. And we want somebody to further continue that obsession with ourselves. That's the only thing we're, interested in, obviously. We're not interested in any other human being. We're only interested in this very particular type of human being who's going to come and make us, whole or something. Right? I find that very, 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 very limited. Is it not? It's extremely limited. Right? So when you go online to type in an ad about you, writing I love this is what I am, this is who I am, you're just simply being self-obsessed. And you're in a state of seeking, right? Obviously. You're in a state where I gotta find somebody who will fulfill me, right? Therefore, you're completely distracted with being interested in anything else around you. No, you can tell yourself stories that I'm this and I'm that, I'm very social, but you're completely disinterested in the world. If you're interested in the world, then you won't even have time to think about, I gotta get online and do this and do that. So you're not interested. You're seeking. In other words, you're neurotic. this desperation, this sense of desperation inside of you. So then you go online and you sign up and you pay a certain amount of money and I'll do all that, right? Now, I ask you this question. When you're sitting behind that computer, the person you're going to meet is in that state of mind of desperation. The person you're going to meet on the other side of the screen is the same person as you who is looking to fulfill their own self-obsession. Do you see that? Do you want to meet that person? Ask yourself that question. Just ask yourself that question, right? What would you say? Or do you want to meet somebody who is interested and engaged in the whole of the world? Who's not looking to just find somebody to have their sexual needs met and emotional needs met and to accomplish an idea of this lover and all that? Do you want to meet somebody like that? Obviously, when I ask you, you say no. But then you still sit behind that screen and type those fantastical ideas. So you wouldn't want to meet yourself, would you?
Not if that's the truth.
There is no truth. It's not about truth, right? Obviously, you're sitting behind the computer. There's something not being met in your life. There's a certain dissatisfaction, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't know. Otherwise, you would be going around business being interested in everything else that is in front of you. In front of you, sitting right here. So you disregard all of it. You go on the computer, typing and swiping, all kinds of things, right? It's not about truth, it's the fact. You're not happy with what is right in front of you. All the people, not just looking for a lover, right? All the people, the little 8-year, 9-year-old little kid, or 10-year-old kid, or a 75-year-old friend, or a 60-year-old friend, or a 30-year-old friend, or 40-year-old friend, but you're sitting there, creating an age, and it's got to be between 30 and 34, and these qualities, and you've completely limited yourself put yourself into this little box, completely disinterested in the whole world. Yeah? And then you might say like, oh, no, I am interested in the world, but I'm looking for a particular type of interest. Wow. Would you want to meet somebody like you? What is your answer?